You're good.
Good to go? Alright, so you guys are on the start screen. That's good. Alright, so the last time you guys were here, you defeated this reptoid creature whose name you didn't really get. But, did you guys manage to crack into his datapad and find out all the pertinent information?
If we did, I don't remember.
Alright.
It's been well over a month now.
Yeah. I'm gonna say you did because it's only a 17 DC computers check to hack it. It's just a tier 1 datapad. Even if you don't do it on the first attempt, there's no security measures on it, so you could keep trying. Inside the datapad, you find a recent transaction of credits from a company called Third Eye Salvage, paying for personal services. And that's really the only. Other than that, you find data on each of yourselves and your starship. Let's see. Sedona is. I don't like the looks of this. Perhaps we should, or you should, go check out Third Eye Salvage. Seems to be something wrong with your lizard friend. Maybe he shouldn't have eaten his own tail. But maybe you want to try and find some help before you actually head down to the salvage. Who knows how many conspirators you could be looking to face.
Yeah, I just happen to know this guy Quiver who may be, helpful.
Sure, you could have met Quiver at some point in time in the
that was totally out of character.
Is that the name of the centipede guy we have?
No. So if you do, you can go scour around Outpost Z. There's more than a number of people looking for a job and willing to work for credits, and possibly you find other people that have even more ulterior motives, potentially sinister motives that you don't know about. Who knows? But you could start asking around and see what you could find and maybe meet some people.
Didn't we almost die here?
No.
On which occasion?
When you ask that question, with us, it's always going to be yes, Mike.
Yeah, okay. Touche.
Fine, let's go out and almost die again, looking for, new people to almost die with us.
Yeah. We got people to kill.
Well, as a little refresher, you found Sedona, but she's incredibly concerned about the rune drive that the Aslanti have acquired. She's concerned that they may get it to work, and that will give them an edge over all the other races as far as interstellar travel is concerned, and then they could expand their reach beyond the numerous star systems they already control. You have, let's see, have you figured out anything else that's, you really haven't figured out anything else. Unfortunately, the guy that was working on your starship and has left it in a number of pieces turned out to be an imposter that you had that was trying to kill you, apparently for someone at Third Eye Salvage. You make your way into Outpost Z and begin poking around. Specifically, you're looking for new arrivals, because those that have been here for a while are kind of set in their ways. The vendors, they're not going to hire on for some mercenary mission. And you happen upon a Bantrid who is asking about the Saviors of Nakandis. And that name sparks a note of interest, and several of the vendors eventually give them your descriptions, and you guys bump into each other in the crowded foundry area, and you take it away.
It's a mercenary looking to kill us, obviously.
Yeah. Or kill us again.
I throw him in there just so you can see his token.
Are we supposed to be seeing something?
Are you guys not on the page?
We're on like
I
the.
see everyone.
Yeah.
I'm on the page where, like, the machine people took over. Oh yeah, I don't see
Right
Jack.
there?
I don't see Jack. I see black, and I see like grayscale.
He's not assigned to his token.
I changed your token. You no longer have sight. You're blind.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see grayscale everywhere. Oh,
I got you.
there we go.
So what I did with your token is, because you're a smaller guy, instead of making your token smaller, I made your image background bigger, so that when I put it in a 70 by 70 grid, your picture actually looks smaller. So now you're centered. I don't know if you appreciate that.
Well, yeah. Thank you.
So this guy here is introduces himself. Go ahead, Jabba. Introduce yourself.
Quiver rolls into the room. In case you haven't seen a Bandrid, they kind of sit on top of an orb, kind of like BB-8 a little bit, and they roll in and they say, "I think you might be the people I'm looking for. The heroes of Nakondis."
I don't know who that is.
And why are you looking for these heroes?
Well, I know that you took care of the Aslanti that were troubling the colonists, and unfortunately it was a bit too late. I had a sibling who was a member of the colony, and you arrived a bit after they were executed.
Yeah, I can promise you that those people aren't here. They had nothing to do with executing colonists.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were the people that took care of the problem of the executions. If that's not you, then I'll be on my way.
Well, why would you want to hang out with... Well, why are you looking for these, heroes of place I've never even heard of? I swear.
Well, I mean, I would like to get a bit of revenge for the loss of my sibling. It was a bit troubling, as I haven't seen them in quite some time. I hadn't had a chance to reconnect with them recently, and I've been trying to get rid of all the Aslanti I come across.
Oh, so you want revenge against Aslanti?
Yes, of course.
Not these heroes of Nakondis.
No, I'm looking to work with the heroes.
Well, I don't know anything about these heroes, but hey, if you hate Aslanti, well, hey, we can use people who want to kill Aslanti.
Do you expect to get paid?
Only in whatever spoils I come across.
Just not all Exlanti.
Yeah.
Sure.
See, Guff, he's a nice one.
And Quiver like swivels around, just in place, and stares you down. Says,
Very prominent purple eyes.
suppose that's fine.
He's killed many Aslanti.
Oh, well,
And he hasn't attacked us, so it's all good.
I see. If you'll vouch for him, then that should be fine. And then Quiver will ask, what business are you currently working on?
Trying to get our ship fixed, actually.
Yeah, and in the meantime, I was trying to seduce Sedona, but she doesn't seem really, she seems immune to my charms.
Well, do you even have the relevant body parts anymore, or have they rotted away?
I'm in second sin. Skin.
I don't think second
Yes,
skin works that way.
I can get I can get a serum of appearance change.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Even
There are solutions for this problem. Very simple solutions.
I'm a very attractive goblin.
Yeah, maybe, but most humanoids aren't attracted to goblins, and even if they were, they're not generally attracted to corpses.
Yeah, but she's enlightened.
There are
Obviously,
some, though.
she's an android of adventuring age.
Well, maybe she just doesn't like you.
True. We do have
realizing that there's an undead goblin, Quiver will roll closer to you, fascinated by what they see. It's like, interesting. I've never seen something like whatever you are before. How did you
almost-
come to be this way?
Well, see, I was dead, and then I wasn't.
Interesting. I had a similar experience.
What? You're undead
Well-
too?
I wasn't dead, I suppose, just in hibernation.
Oh no, I was quite dead. Quite against my will.
I see. Interesting.
So are you another one of these, packed world races I keep hearing about?
Yes, I am from one of these packed worlds you speak of.
Yeah. I only ever, visited there briefly before I was there for a matter of a couple of days, really. Then I came out here, so
Yeah,
I don't know. I really don't know these packed world races very well.
Yeah, Lotak's pretty alright. He's good at killing.
I'm not from Aslanti space either, so you're all really weird looking to me. All of you.
I
Why
suppose
don't
we
I-
are quite weird.
Why don't a lot of you give me perception checks?
This is the part where the machines come back to life and kill us.
What machine?
I don't know, man.
The one that almost cut Beto into pieces.
Yeah, that one. The one that grabbed a hold of me and wouldn't let go.
And the sleeping pods failed as well.
Yeah, I saved you
Oh
guys.
yeah,
though.
but you've already figured out all that. That was the reptoid that was trying to kill you. You killed him, so now you're pretty much in control of the space dock.
Yeah, unless he left, any viruses behind.
You never know.
Why would Fedo care about viruses?
Yeah, I'm immune to that stuff.
Computer viruses, he would.
No, I wouldn't do that. To you guys.
He also likes to get into places, not be quarantined.
Yeah, I'm not sure Fedo worries too much about customs in general.
No, I'm really good at
Don't know
smuggling
that any of
things.
us do.
None of us do. We're not that type of people.
We have smuggling compartments in our ship. We're fine. I guess 6 giant cargo holds that are mostly empty.
All right,
Except for
so
Rob.
Yeah, grub.
grub. he slides around the ship from time to time.
But we can talk to him though.
greasing everything as he. Did you buy him that mind link circlet yet?
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
All right, so you enlist the help of Quiver, and then you ask around a bit, and eventually you find someone who's heard of Third Eye Salvage, a small scrapyard in the lower levels of Zed. Someplace you hear that it was where Aslanti miners of the old platform used to store unused equipment that could be safely jettisoned into space.
Nice.
Right, so
Yeah, but there's some kind of
presumably it'll be
merchant there.
easily booby-trapped so that we can be easily jettisoned into space.
Luckily, gentlemen, I'm immune to space vacuum.
I'm just going to seal my environment
You,
suit.
you all have suits. You hear tales, rumors now that there's a merchant that runs the place, taking the station's unwanted and gently used equipment, and then turning a profit from that.
Kind of like the data jack I put in my head that we ripped out of somebody.
Fascinating.
Yeah, this data jack was only used by one other person.
Drove it to church on Sundays.
Yeah. It's just babied. Let's go salvage.
Let's go salvage 3 eyes.
Yeah, let's go look at pink eye salvage. Did they change something in the map where, like, if you're outside the FOV, it turns gray?
That is called advanced fog of war.
Oh, I thought
So
it was.
the gray areas are areas you are familiar with, but cannot currently see what is going.
Okay, that's cute.
It's nice. You get to see the map when you can't actually see the map. It shows what your memory knows. So you get to third eye salvage. As you're approaching, you notice a partially burned out neon sign hanging over a set of double doors, rusted metal doors. Depicts a trio of eyes looming over the Aslanti word for salvage, with a couple of letters missing. The doors are closed. You also notice a second, much larger set of thin steel doors further down the corridor. You can all give me a perception check. Alright, good. Much better this time. All of you except for Guthbrand, who you're able to stop before he walks into its viewing range, notice a small camera swiveling rhythmically behind the sign, watching the front area of this store, if you will. So you can decide to do something about that.
Can we hack it somehow?
You think that you could get close to it, being acrobatic or stealthy to avoid its arc of travel, to avoid
Yes.
its view path?
I'm like the
And
White
then
Shadow
you
from
could do something.
Turbo.
White Shadow.
White Shadow.
Yeah. So, Fedo, you stealthily sneak underneath the camera, get underneath it, and it's up there fairly high. It might be difficult to do anything with from where you're at.
I have a
except
jetpack.
Shoot it. Oh, there you go. So you can fly. Has anyone decided how much noise a jetpack makes?
I don't know, but I weigh like 2 pounds, so I don't need a lot of thrust.
It depends if it's a Tesla jet.
Yeah, it's a Tesla. It's an Elon Musk approved jetpack.
No moving parts. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it's a solid state jetpack.
Whisper quiet.
Amazing.
An SSJP.
It's it makes noise only when you want it to, like but you have to use your mouth to make the noise.
So what do you want to do to this camera, Feto?
I want to see if I can do like the 007 thing where you like make the camera loop or something, the loop video or something.
Okay. You got something to take a video of its video?
I have UPBs and in engineering.
You are a technomancer, yes.
Yes. Level 1 technomancer.
Trick is, building something with UPBs takes some time.
We do have data pads.
Yes, I can take a picture with a data pad and like do that thing where I tape it in front of the camera so it sees only that.
Well, why don't
Or you could just record the video feed onto the data pad for 5 seconds
Yes.
and then loop it back.
Great idea.
Yes.
Why don't you give me an engineering check to hack the camera and record its feed, and then a computer's check to loop?
And computers.
I'll let that slide. All right, so you hack into the camera. You manage to. You think for a moment you might have done something wrong, but it keeps moving and the little light keeps blinking, and you have its. You wait until just the right time, and then with the computer, once you're inside, you're able to loop the footage and cause the camera to. Continue to appear to be monitoring the area in front of the shop.
All right. I'm going to give them a thumbs up. Is there any kind of audio capability on this camera?
No, it's just straight up video.
I'm like, okay, it's just video, guys. We're good. I'm going to check the door. See if there's any kind of like locking mechanism or traps or is it locked?
Perception check. It does not appear to be locked.
It's a door made out of metal.
It's not locked, and it appears to be the front entrance to the area.
I'll also give it a once over. I know I'm much more perceptive than Edo is.
As Feto's reaching for the handle, you swat his hand away. It's alarmed, you quickly say to him.
I knew that. I was just testing you.
You can point out the mechanism to him, and he can attempt to disable it.
Was it engineering? Or computers?
It is engineering.
Hey, hand me my tools. Help me out.
You easily deactivate the alarm, and you feel that perhaps whoever is inside may be a little bit paranoid about being jumped. But why don't you all give me initiatives real quick, just in case we get into combat?
Okay, so why are we doing this again? I forget. I'm not just.
We're
This
just,
is the place-
following our only lead on.
Yeah, this is the
Wow.
place that paid the Reptoid to kill you.
Okay, so we're not just trolling this guy for no reason. Got it.
No, you expect you probably want some answers, potentially about what's going on, maybe where the rune drive is, something of that.
It's been a while, so.
Or at the very least, to kill the people that hire people to kill us.
Certainly.
And we need loot.
That's all I really need, just to kill people.
I
With a vague
assume
We know
justification.
Lotat.
you all shared all this info with Quiver on the way over.
So we're gonna kill these
Hey,
motherfuckers.
Quiver, we're going to kill some people who pissed us off, okay?
That's what the heroes.
Great.
This is what the heroes in Nakandas do. Heroically.
I'm all in.
We kill people that deserve it.
Alright, you guys can feel free to shift your initiatives around. Just let me know what you want to do. Quiver, what do you want to do? Do you want to go first, or do you want to wait and see what the rest of this new group?
Is there like space around this building I could surveil?
Yeah, as you were coming up, you kind of looked off to the side, and there looks to be tall walls blocking in the junkyard aspect of the facility.
Okay, alright. Yeah, then I'll just hang out for a bit and let someone else lead.
We can put you on delay if you want to wait and act
Yeah,
later.
that's what I want.
Low tech.
Alright, I guess I step up and open the door.
All right. As you open the door, let me read you the read everyone the block text, and then I'll tell you about the people you. A cluttered shop holds all sorts of refurbished electronics, some on shelves and in bins, while others dangle from the ceiling. A curved counter adjacent to the entry offers a point of sale, and a set of stairs along the eastern wall leads to a walkway that exits the shop through a curtain of opaque strips of plastic. You notice immediately a Dralic sitting at the top of the stairs with his, what did they call those sticks? They got a
shadow
name
staff?
for those sticks. Yeah, they're shadow staffs.
What's a
You
Dralic?
seem to have gotten the drop on them. This is your surprise round. I'll give, as you did not realize it was a surprise round, Low Tech, you can have your standard action now. And everyone else will take one action, and then we'll flow into regular initiative. They are surprised by you. You do a quick peek in and to your left, and you notice two more Dralics who were sitting at the counter monitoring a video feed of the outside of the shop that does not show any of you.
Right, I will walk to there drawing my sword.
Roger. Guthbrand. I know I skipped you, TK. I figure you were kind of hanging back watching what they do.
Yes, sir.
Guth, what you notice there is that guy is about 8 feet above the ground at the top of a set of stairs. So if you want to melee attack him, you're going to need to go onto the stairs.
I just realized I was muted. Yeah, I wanted
No.
to move up and draw my knife.
You do. You draw your knife on your way. Fedo, one action.
I am going to move and set up a flank.
Alrighty. Quiver, did you want to take your... You just moved outside the building?
Yeah,
Or-
I
oh,
will.
You jumped over the counter.
Yeah, I'm just a small person, so.
Yeah, I will go ahead and go now. I will move into this area. Let me just see where people are here. Okay.
Sure.
Was there space here? No, that's a wall. Okay.
There is space there. Guthbrand's on stairs, which lead up to a narrow walkway that exits the room on the east side.
Okay. Is there a square to the right of him, or is he in the
No.
only stairs? Okay. Oh, I see this guy here. I'll move here and unholster my
And that'll-
shield from my back on the way over there.
Alrighty. That guy is not going to go because he was, how do you say, Alright, Raya, they all went into the building. It's
Alright.
difficult for you to see what's going on now. The door's kind of closed behind them. But you can assume you noticed as they went in, all of them were drawing weapons and preparing for some kind of battle. Do you want to get closer?
Yep. Yep, she will move up, and as she does, a laser rifle materializes from her back into her hands.
Yeah, but no one notices how cool that is.
No, except for the viewers at home. And then, she moves up to the door.
Lotek,
And,
you have a 0 for initiative bonus, don't you?
okay.
All right, this one. What? Who are you people? What are you doing? Ah! And he grabs his stick. Let me see. I think he has an actual.
And if the door closed behind him, she'll open it when she gets to it.
Certainly. And now you can kind of see what's going on inside. This one over here, as he gets his bearings about him, guys, you see the. I don't know if you remember it, but they have a ability where they start kind of glowing with a dark shadow, or maybe a dark shadow seems to envelope them.
White shadow.
Something like that. Oh, let's see. They don't
Reminiscent
have
of
their
Mesh.
wisps. It's called it's a dark matter special ability.
I don't even know what a fucking Dralic is. I mean, I don't remember what they are.
Yeah, you fought a couple the first time you got to Outpost Zed. You wasted them like really quick. They probably didn't even seem like a threat to you really, but they kind of had a quasi what's the class? Solarian-esque kind of.
Okay.
This one here uses his Lesser Shadow Staff to try and bat away Lotek, who seems to be the greater threat to him at the moment.
They're the guys that we killed in like one round when they ambushed us in the hallway.
Yeah, you guys pretty much wasted them pretty hard.
These might be their, friends.
Yeah.
It's going to take a full attack on you. The first swing misses. Second swing misses worse. Wow, these guys are doing horrible. Them,
Their friends suck too.
all right,
All
Lotek.
right.
You want to disembowel this?
Yep, write a reply. Whether I do any better is a different matter, but hey. So, does a 15 hit him?
A 15. Yep, that's going to hit him. That's KAC, it's still going to hit. And he takes a significant amount of damage. You see him definitely get bloodied.
So, why did you send this shape changer to try and kill us?
Yeah. What a jerk.
The one on the other end of the counter replies, "It wasn't us. Let's see. It wasn't us specifically, but we'll deal with you anyway." And he takes a guarded step. Not sure what to make of the rolling nose. I don't know if he's ever actually met a Bantrid before, but the goblin that's flanking his buddy looks like he needs to have an issue.
Has anyone ever met a Bantrid before?
I don't know.
I haven't
Probably
met.
not many.
I think I've met BB-8.
They were in hibernation until like 4 years ago, so
Oh.
probably not.
Well, damn.
The answer
Yeah,
is no!
10 misses you, Fedo.
Yeah, 10 definitely misses me.
Guth, you're up. The one on the top of the stairs is still a little bit, flat.
Well, I'm gonna try to shank him.
Of course.
I don't think Guth got him.
No, he got him.
I don't know. Well, it's a pretty low roll.
pretty low roll for damage, except
Yeah.
it's maximum.
Effing noobs.
I mean, it's if he's a CR12 or lower, it should be.
Yeah, you get him. Yeah, 16 points of damage. You do just as much as low tech. You get him in a good spot, and he didn't. And you can see as his blood pours out, he's definitely bloodied. And I seem to have moved forward in the initiative. Oh, I know what happened. Never
That should
mind.
be Fedo now, I think.
Yeah, Guthbrand went, and now it's Fedo's turn.
Okay, I'm going to. I don't know why I got into melee. I'm not good at melee.
Provide a flanking bonus.
choice.
I'm immediately regretting this. I'm gonna guarded step and then guarded step.
All right. I'm just trying to make sure I know when this addition comes in. Alright, this guy is going to retaliate Guthbrand. He hops to his feet because he was kind of sitting at the top of the stairs with his shadow staff pointed at the door, but that's not going to help him anymore. And he swings at Guthbrand for a melee attack after activating his portal power. Man, they are failing miserably. I'm rolling crap. Good for you.
Yeah. It's just reinforcing our belief that these guys are trash.
Yeah.
Man, a bunch of little weirdo race people.
And they tried to kill us multiple times now. That's our only interaction with our people. They're trying to kill us.
Characters. Honest.
They have a nihilistic approach to life, and kind of it's their religion is not quite like the destroyers, but everything will eventually collapse in on itself and be destroyed. So they kind of help things along in that nature. That's what their kind of basis is. But you don't really know much about that right now. Raya, what would you like to do?
Alright. Well, yeah, Guthbrand, you hear the whine of a laser rifle fire up behind you. And 2 shots, hopefully one will hit. Fire at the Dralic on top of the stairs. Nope. 2 bad rolls.
The first shot comes behind Guthbrand, and actually the reason the second shot misses is because the Dralic falls to the ground.
Oh, nice.
And that's gonna make it Quiver's turn.
Can I hit this guy with a melee attack from across the counter as a small creature?
Oh, I thought you guys were medium size. Are you
Nah, I'm pretty sure we're small, so.
You're small? Okay,
Nice.
I have to pick your token, but
What?
I'll do that later.
Who's small?
Quiver.
Oh,
You in Quiver.
damn. Nice.
He's small. Yeah, he's gonna have some partial cover from the counter, but you can strike at him with a melee.
I'm gonna jump over the counter instead.
You really want to jump up on the counter? I think you're a Cosmic Crittermander, and I think you've heard about the problems there. Or maybe that was that Roll for Combat where they had the desk was their biggest fiend.
I got a plus 12 to that. Oh no, this is athletics for jumping. Maybe I don't want to do that. Nah, I'll just attack him. I'll just attack him once. So Quiver raises their shield above their head and slams it at whatever appendage they can see above the counter, which probably isn't much. No.
Oh, with a 1, it's an automatic miss, and your shield clatters against the counter. You. Did you want to move at all?
No, but I fall prone.
Okay, that'll make you harder to hit with the counter in the.
Yep.
All right. C continues. Attempts to continue to attack Lotep, swinging wildly. 18 doesn't hit you, does it, Lotec? We got your armor. Oh, we do have your armor
Yeah,
up.
it's right on the money.
Well, that's 5 from the first swing. And he misses with the second. Hey, Fedo, I think you're at full stamina. I don't think you've taken any damage today.
No, I was just from the last game, so.
Lotec, your
Wow,
opportunity to
you
return.
scratched me. Wow. You should die.
He takes your advice. He dies. And he falls to the floor. This one steps over top of him.
Oh, I would have actually stepped in since.
Oh, okay.
I still
If
gotta
you step
move.
in, then he doesn't move. If you step in, then he can just strike at you.
Yeah. But whatever.
Yeah, you're not too worried.
His friend managed to scratch me.
Yeah, he didn't manage to do even that much. Gus, you're up. You got a dead one in front of you. Give me a perception check, Guthrin. There's a lot of noise going on, but you think you hear something from the other side of the curtain. It could be someone moving around in another room, talking to themselves, perhaps. You're not real sure.
Curtain. What curtain?
At the top of the stairs, the pathway to the east is blocked by a opaque curtain of plastic strips.
Okay, can I
So like a freezer door.
step forward, ready my pistol to attack anything that comes to that door? Curtain.
Yeah, sure. So yeah, just step forward and you can kind of see through. You can kind of hold the curtain open a little bit so that you can see if anything comes through. About 10 feet away from the curtain, there's another curtain. And what you see outside is kind of where the larger garage doors were outside. It's kind of an open area and another set of garage doors going deeper into the complex. Kind of like a driveway or a pull in, and then they can close the doors behind it and then pull open the other doors kind of thing.
I'm also going to let them know on the radio that there's possible additional hostiles to the east.
Roger.
Nobody's worried. All right.
Wait, there are hostiles in here? I hadn't noticed.
Just a lot of you.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to move as a part of my trick attack to shoot the guy on the bottom.
Okay. Guthbrand, also, as you're up there looking around, you notice at the door where you guys came in stands a drow, I don't know how you guys say it, but they're standing there in armor holding an azimuth laser rifle, and is apparently where the laser shot came from that took out the Dralic you were fighting. Well, they're CR2. They are CR2. So
Are you serious?
that's
Wow.
extra
Oh
damage.
shit, I thought it was just like whatever, man.
And as you kind of make eye contact, she kind of gives you that Boba Fett nod.
And with one clean shot, Feto takes down the third one. All right. So Feto's turns over. This thing does something that you guys don't know. Raya, what do you want to do? There appears to be no active threats.
Alright, she'll step into the room, kind of, and take her left hand off her rifle and hold up her hand. A little, kind of a peaceful gesture.
Unless it's spell casting.
No.
Shoot it! Shoot it! Shoot the mage!
She's a witch! And just say, greeting, pack worlders.
Quiver, what would you like to do?
Good question. Quiver says, I don't know who you are, but we're in the middle of something right now. And we'll rush up next to Guthrand and see about this door situation.
Okay, so you appear to be on... Let me see if they give an actual description of that area real quick. They really don't. It seems to be like a driveway into the rest of the facility. You guys know, like at like a birdcage where they have two doors, or a prison or whatever, they have like two doors so they can inspect things coming in.
Right. Can I kick in this door?
Across the walkway from you is another, let's see, appears to be another plastic curtain, so you could, if you have the movement, actually go through the next curtain if you...
Let me see. Yeah, I still have 15 feet of movement.
If you go through the curtain, stop at the square just after the curtain before you decide.
The curtain being to the right?
Yeah, right over here at the end of the...
So, here?
Yeah, up one. Well, I'll get you placed.
Okay.
Right there, because I want to make sure you see this before you take any further actions.
Okay.
And so this Dralic has a orb of dark purple kind of flying around her, and as you come in and you see her, I think that's, you can decide whether you want to move another 5.
Yes. Yes, I do.
Okay.
And I don't think I can reach her, so I'm going to. That is a single move. I have 40 feet, and I will plant my shield in front of my face and focus on her.
Lotek, your new hire just rolled up the stairs and past Guthbrand.
Yep. And that's my double move, so I'm done.
And you also notice this new Dralic. It looks, it's clothed differently than the others. Let me see, I can show you.
Quiver definitely mentioned that there was something in here, by the way. Another weirdo.
You see, she kind of looks like that with this big hand.
That's a girl. I can tell.
Well,
oh, the webbing. Defeat webbing. Gotcha.
Yeah, they're not really dimorphic, so. But you see this creature along with the floating Good friend.
So yeah, I say, hey, this one might actually be a challenge, or at least not a complete walkover.
Beth, as you get to the curtain, you can kind of peek in around with your friends, and you see her down there. You think you can get? I think you can get to her. I think you have like a lot of extra speed.
Yeah, I've got 50 movement. And I can just climb or swim too.
But can you jetpack?
I don't need a jetpack. We're gonna go with the tried true method of shanking.
Shank away. Do you do a trick attack if you didn't see her when you started moving?
Isn't it part of your move? So
I'm gonna
Well, yeah, but
trick attack the darkness.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. 13 is not going to be enough. You can see that she's actually the clothing she wears offers a bit more protection than her Mook's armor did, and your blade does not get. Beto, everyone has left you with this drop.
I'm just gonna do a little Luke Skywalker salute and then follow my friends. 30, 35, 40. I don't know if I can move here. Yeah, I can share a space with him. Alright, cool. 45.
You see her as well. I guess it's her turn unless... Do you have anything to do?
Nope. I guess I could trick attack him unless you're not gonna let me.
Well, I'm not going to let you because you didn't know where the target was, but you could make an attack, I think. 45 is only your movement.
Yeah, it's just my movement. Yeah, I'll go ahead and give it a shot.
Yeah, well, that hurt.
Oh, I get to roll a critical thing card.
Yeah, pull a crit card. Hey, new guys, TK, Java, I use the critical hit deck. You may see it there on your screen. All you gotta do is just draw a card, put it in an area where your group can see, and you can see, and then we use that.
I can't see it because the
Yeah,
fog of war.
because of the crazy fog of war. I can read it to you, though. I'll take care of it.
You can hit Z and it will expand it for you.
Okay, yeah, true. Okay. Target is blinded for 1 round. Huh. Okay.
It's really big. I did a really good job making these cards. Let's see, extreme bludgeoning, so you don't have that. Yours was just a laser, right?
Yeah, energy, so.
Blinded for a round? That's not bad.
That's pretty cool. Okay.
Do you want to take that bonus effect, or do you want to do the burn?
Let's do the blinded.
Alright, so she's blinded for a round. Where's the eyeball? Where's the...
Quiver, you're a melee fighter?
Yes.
Okay.
She has bleeding eyes. Alright, also she's going to take CR6 or lower. What is... that's effective. So that's 16 plus 12 is 28.
Oh, I didn't. What I wasn't able to trick
you
it.
didn't have the trick attack. That's right.
Yeah. Just so it's just
23.
Yeah, just 23.
That certainly seems to harm her. What was it? You can make me a fort save, I believe.
No.
Well, it's based on a condition, so it's not for disease or anything.
Okay.
Yeah, fort save is just for Fedo.
I mean, does it work on objects?
Or is it harmless?
Oh, I gotta remember it again. I looked it up 3 weeks ago, and then I forgot to look at it again. I'm sorry, it's a will save, not a fort save. What is your bonus for a will?
Plus 10.
We'll use your 16, so get a plus 10 to your will.
Yeah.
Oh, so a 26 will save? I think you're good.
Yeah.
Well, she looks, she scrabbles at her eyes.
She doesn't look at all.
She doesn't look at anything, but you could see her racked with pain, and she expected it to be somewhat less. She seems overly surprised with the amount of with the damage you have done. Oh, let's see. She has blind. That's going to change things a little. So first thing that happens is the purplish orb flies out, and it flies towards Guthbrand because it's the closest. And it gets in your face, Guth, and it kind of provides. It seems to be kind of trying to get in your way and distracting you a little bit. She will have covering fire from your next strike. You are as you would be affected by covering fire.
Okay.
Oh, she's definitely a spellcaster, I'd say.
Yeah, it's just a little wisp ally, but she already had it ready, so she just had to direct it. And with that, she blindly swings at you, Guthbrand, with that big hammer.
You're welcome, everybody, for the blind.
Ick, my mischance macro's not on here. Alright, well, it is a 20% mischance. She hits you, or is it 50 with blind?
I don't know.
I think it's 50.
I think it is 50. I think it's full concealment, total concealment. So she swings blindly and misses. Go ahead, Ryan.
Alright. She will
Everyone
grab.
has left the room.
She'll grab her rifle again, and I guess move.
You can peek in through the curtains there and shoot around the corner. Fedo and Quiver aren't going to provide any cover because they're down below you. They're on the steps below. I don't know. Can you actually see from that?
From there? No.
Oh, yeah. I see what the problem is. It's the line of sight
I can see him.
from the advanced fog of war. So.
Oh yeah, go ahead and take a shot. You're saying?
Yeah, you can go ahead and take a shot. There's not going to be any cover at all. And
Alright.
19 will hit with a laser.
Nice. Bad damage, but it hit. So.
Yeah, it's a hit. Oh, let's see. That's going to make it Quiver's turn.
Quiver's gonna roll forward and slam their shield into this lady.
Alrighty, she's blind, so that's going to lower her armor class a little.
Can it quiver in his
If I
boots?
remember correctly.
good damage.
Good job quivering.
Yeah, blinded,
Not bad.
flat-footed, -4 to strength, dex-based skill checks. Automatically fail perception. Opponents have total concealment. So yeah, 22 is definitely going to be a hit. 16, that's gonna mess her up.
Yeah. Good teamwork, everybody. Normally it would just been 3 of us trying to kill this thing.
Yep.
Yeah, so many
Alrighty.
people. I'm not used to this.
I know.
A full group.
We're not struggling.
I'm not sure if I can actually move in there, but I'll try.
Yeah, you'd kind of have to
it
move
doesn't really
past
seem-
her. You do know that she is flat-footed, so
Yeah, she
you
can't
could-
owe you.
Yeah,
Low tech.
Can I move to there? Is that an option?
I don't see why not. You should be able to move around her. She's blinded and flat-footed, so she can't take an attack of opportunity against you, even though you're moving through her space. So,
Alright, well, then I'll move to there and swing at her.
go right ahead. She is flat-footed. Doesn't affect their armor class except that she is flat-footed. So,
Check it and see.
Flanked.
yep, she is flanked. So that'll put a hit on.
Excellent.
BB-8.
All right, Guff, can you kill her before she tries to get away from you?
Please kill her.
Let's find out.
Hey! Good knifing.
Yeah, you
At
definitely
least a hit.
trick attack her.
Nice
You
knife.
trick her, you hit her. You knife her for 21 points of damage, which is more than enough to bring her to.
Fillet of fish over here, man.
Excellent
She's not
work.
blind anymore, but she is dead. So, or at least unconscious.
Yeah, let's tie her up. I want answers, damn it.
All right,
Strip her
Fedo,
naked
you
first.
can tie her up.
I'm gonna
Take her
I'm gonna stabilize her.
You want to stabilize her now? Or
Yeah.
Do you want to
Well-
take her stuff?
I don't want to take her stuff. I want to stabilize her.
All right. You stabilize her.
Well-
She kind of moans in her unconscious.
I'm not that kind of stabilizing, okay?
And I will take all those stuff, thank you very much.
All right. Before you can do that,
She teleports away.
She does not teleport away, but she does become conscious.
What's stabilize her? Put her at 0, man.
Right, and then she spent a resolve to get back in the fight.
Oh man. She has
Like that, huh?
She's a mystic. She has resolve.
She has resolve. What kind of crap is this?
Needs it to cast her mystic stuff.
An NPC with resolve?
That's
Yeah,
some
they're-
bullshit.
They're infrequent. They're far and many between. But she, she's completely surrounded. She doesn't want to give up. She's nearly dead, but she tries to dive. She brings her legs up under her and tries to dive past. Guthbrand and everybody else. Wow, you guys see it? I'm not faking it. What? I don't think she actually succeeds.
Yeah, at least you roll a 20 though.
Get a really high check to.
Yeah, she needs to go against KAC plus 8.
Right, which
So
for
she
Guthbrand
fails against
is-
me at the
she
very
fails.
least.
Yeah, she definitely fails. She tries to go past you. So low tech, quiver, Guthbrand, Fedo. If Fedo has a
Always have a knife,
melee
man.
weapon out, you can attempt to stab her as she goes by.
I mean, geez. You know, it was a spectacular attempt at least.
Let's do it.
Guthbrain gets a 13. Low Tech gets a 12. Quiver gets a 17. There's a couple of flanks. In
Hey,
there.
I need to take a minute. I need to help my daughter.
No worries. You guys kill her again. So.
Can we like stabilize her, kill her, or she dead?
Well, she's unconscious, rolling on the floor. Do you want to stabilize her, or do you want to tie her up for?
BRB.
Tie her up.
All right, you guys tie her up. She does eventually come back to consciousness.
With no gear this time.
Yeah,
Thank you very
you
much.
guys have a full. You guys have a full 2 rounds before she comes back to consciousness. So you have enough time to strip her gear off of her, put a rag in her mouth, and bind her hands and everything. Now you have to determine whether or not you want to actually let her talk, since she is a,
Well, that's all right. We put a blindfold on. Her hands are tied. She won't be able to aim her spells.
What we can also do is, since we got so many people, we can surround her on all sides and have 2 people ready in action to attack her if she begins casting this one.
Yeah, you basically you have her in your to the north of Fedo, checking behind that door. You guys find a small bedding area. And then there's, of course, a rusted door leaving from the north of this room, as well as those doors back out. Do we all just want to take a quick break until Mike gets...
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, may as well.
Alright, try and keep it under like 10, so about a quarter after. I'm going to go grab another drink, and I'll be ready to...
Alright, I'm back.
Everybody took a quick break.
Oh, okay.
Java, TK, what do you guys think so far?
It's good so far.
Yeah.
Oh, Dino Crisis 2. I had to download that.
It's not bad. I haven't heard it before today, but it's fine.
Just going back to my teenagerness.
Got everything taken care of, Mike?
Yeah, for now, unless my wife needs me. They just got back from their little Saturday weekly trip.
Roger that. Is there anyone that's not back?
And then they had to get their swimsuits on so they could go, go swimming.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's like 80 billion degrees here, so.
So you guys have the little bad tied up. Yeah, she's had all of her stuff taken from her, but she is bound. Where is the? We'll just say she's netted, and she is at 1 hit point. So you can interrogate her if you wish. And try to.
Who's your daddy and what does he do?
Let's see, as far as gear she had on her. There's her gear.
Oh, frostbite class 0, huh?
And the security chip, it goes to manacles. You don't know where they are.
Tactical.
Where are the manacles?
Let's just start with the basics. Why did you want us killed?
Yeah, we'll let Lotac do this because he knows what to do.
Alright, give me the intimidate. I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
We're missing our intimidate guide now.
Ooh, I can.
I'm
No,
I'm assisting with my 10. Looking.
Metal assists, Quiver assists, Guthbrin assists. Low-Tech gets a 20 after the assists, right? Yeah, 6 assists.
Yeah, I did roll a
And
4,
another assist, so you get a 22 total with the assists. She's like, hurt me again and see what it does to you. Blah, blah, blah. I run this scrapyard. Let's see. Yeah, I sent him to kill you.
Why would you do that?
Because I was paid to.
So who paid you?
He'll kill me if I tell you.
We'll kill you if you don't.
I mean, we've already done it twice, so.
We just keep bringing you back to kill you again.
You're gonna kill me anyway, so I'll just leave you with the question.
I promise you we won't kill you if you tell us.
Your promises mean nothing to me, you undead trash.
We are
Why don't you
deputized
stay
agents of the freaking, what are they, the stewards or something?
Yep, you're deputized.
Police.
Well, 3 of you are, and
Yes.
now Quiver and Riot know that you are.
I'm gonna show my cool badge like Doc Holliday did in freaking, what's that one movie? It's legal. We're deputized agents.
We're kind of out of, our territory. And it really doesn't matter. Let me just torture her for a bit. Just
We're
for the
in
hell
my
of it.
territory, though.
True, God can take care of it.
So you're gonna torture her, Low-Tech?
Yeah, we don't have to kill her at all. We can just, cut out her eyes, cut off both hands and feet, and,
Well, I will not
cut out her
participate.
tongue as well, and just leave her there,
We're
alive.
going to start with the first joint on the pinky toe. And move
Well-
to the second joint.
Do they have toes?
She's all, yeah, they've got like 3 toes. They're kind of like lizards. They got 4 fingers. She's all out of resolve points though, so she can't share her pain with you, which is what she was kind of hoping to do. So there's that. She knows some spells, but she really has no ability to cast them. She endures much of your torture before she finally succumbs to death.
That's no fair.
Damn, she doesn't talk.
She doesn't give you the name, though you have an inkling of who would want you dead and out of.
Oh, the Baron Farquaad.
Yeah, or Zolan Ulavestra.
Can anyone cast grave words? See if we can force her to tell us.
Actually, I think I can.
Damn.
Yes, I do have grave words.
Yeah, we're effing stewards. Kind of. We're not very good ones.
What do you know of the stewards, Nara?
That they probably would like to talk to her.
I don't want to talk to anybody.
Maybe give her a not so nice place to stay for a little while. Or a long
Well,
while.
yeah, I mean, if I've killed her, then, yeah, she can speak for one round with a 10% chance of telling us something useful. Thank you very much.
Sadly, she tells you nothing useful, though. She speaks for 6 seconds in Dralic, and you don't understand.
No.
That's
So
right,
maybe it
look
was
up
useful,
comprehend languages.
But you don't know what she said.
We recorded it though, on our data pad.
Sure. You can Google Translate it.
Yes.
Comes up as-
Google Space Translate.
She just gave you the
I
meaning of
really
life.
hate those pack rollers. They killed me. The end.
So I gave you her gear. Let me see. The other Dralics, let me give you their gear. This is obviously times 3. They didn't have much going for them. You don't need to see page 37. It's in your loot. What did you want to do next?
Hey, are they edible?
Are the creatures edible?
As in like lizard folk. No, like the lizard people. Because, you know,
Well, I mean, they're kind of wrinkly.
iguanas are pretty tasty.
I suppose you could try to eat them.
Nice, we got a new source of protein.
Do they have tails?
Let us, search the place, loot it to the
No,
ground.
they have no.
see if we
They
can
have
find
no.
any other clues.
Alright, no tails, no munching. Okay.
I think Quiver is going to start shimmying into that Kasava migrate cord.
Alright, whatever, dude.
Alright. They are. They're gaunt humanoids. They don't even have much meat on their bones. They
Man.
have vestigial gills,
Ooh.
slightly webbed hands. They do not have hair. Instead, they have short bristles. You could use them to clean your dishes, maybe.
Do they have any cyberware? Like any implants?
These ones do not have any cyberware. However, as you inspect the store itself and see what the store has, let's see. Other than tables and hanging useless junk, you do find a locked safe behind the counter. Fedo quickly engineers that open. What is your minimum on that check right now?
Like a take 10?
Well, like
Well, I have a
if
plus
you roll a
15,
one.
so 16.
Okay, well, so you still got to roll. All right.
And if you didn't pull out these tools when you went to make the attempt, Raya would offer them to you.
Beto, you look at the safe and you pick at it for a moment, and you hear the satisfying clink of the lock opening, and you find a couple of unmarked cred sticks, which you find hold a total of 500 credits.
Good. Hey, it only has 250 credits, man. Alright, so
Let's see. The workshop where you encountered her appears to be cramped but well organized. Let's see.
Make
You've
sure
got
you
the
mark
rusted
down
metal
your
door to
250. Mike, because I only put the 250.
No,
in the,
I'm joking. I'm joking, dude. I'm not gonna hold back from the group.
And let's see, once sorted, you're pretty sure the tools in this area could be used as an armor crafting engineer specialty. So if anyone armor crafts, you could take that.
I think I have like any tool or something. Do we have like any tool? I don't remember.
Whatever.
This is
We
the
certainly take it.
bonus to armor crafting. It's worth 2 credits once you sell it.
Nah,
keep it
I
because we
like
make
tinkering with
armor
my
too.
armor.
In the sleeping area, you find a pair of bunks that serve as a comfortable resting place for up to 4 medium characters. So it's a pair of bunk beds, actually. So you've got 4 beds in that room. Opposite each bed is a set of lockers, holds personal effects. Give me a perception check while inspecting the lockers.
The armor crafting toolkit was the only thing we found, right?
Yep.
In that other area? Okay.
Well, the armor crafting toolkit is in this area where you're all currently standing. Lotak, as you look at the locker, you're fairly certain that the back of it is not the back of it. It seems to be a false back. Moving that aside, you find a small niche that contains a black cube made of a dense substance that seems to absorb the light. What do? Do you pick it up?
I don't see why I wouldn't.
Okay, as you grasp the cube, it's very cold. It's frigid to your touch, and as a living creature, you experience a psychic vision of what appears to be the heat death of the universe, while you hear a faint voice whisper, "At the end, there is nothing."
I want to touch it because I'm dead. I'm not alive.
With that, you can give me a culture or mysticism check to recognize the map. I meant just Lotak for now. He's the only one who's touched it so far.
Oh, sorry.
Though Quiver, if he tells you about what he saw, you would understand and know what it is.
I mean, yeah, my abilities are based on entropy, so I would be into whatever that is.
Yeah. Lotak, do you want to give me a mysticism check, or you just want to tell everyone what you saw and Quiver can explain what it... Do we got you there, Ashley, or did we lose you? I think we lost Australia, guys.
It's gone forever!
Fell in the ocean again. I see a black cube.
There, he just left.
I want to touch it.
Let's assume that he lets you touch it, and Quiver, you recognize this message as one of the aphorisms of the philosophy of ataxia, which maintains that resisting entropy is a fool's errand. Those who follow the pseudo-religion... Oh, welcome back, Ashley.
Crashed.
Okay. Do you want to make a mysticism check, or just tell everybody what you saw? Quiver kind of already knows.
I guess I'd tell everyone what I saw. I don't know what I saw, but hey.
Did you hear what I told you? Probably missed it.
No, I missed it.
So as you pick up the cube, it's frigidly cold to your touch, and for a moment you experience a psychic vision of what appears to be the heat death of the universe, while a faint voice whispers in your ear, "At the end, there is nothing." You could give me a culture or mysticism check to recognize the message.
I'd go with mysticism.
You also recognize it as a aphorism of the philosophy of ataxia, which maintains that resisting entropy is a fool's errand. And you know that those who follow this pseudo-religion don't actively destroy things like the cultist of the devourer, like you, but they do little to reverse natural deterioration.
So, not too bad. Almost good enough. Really should be friends with these guys. Why am I hanging around with these backworlders again?
That's a good question. Starfinders.
Yeah,
You were hoping to
backworlders.
find Starfinders and hurt.
Yeah, true.
I want to touch the creepy black box. I want to touch
As
it.
do I.
Sure.
Fedo,
Yeah.
if you reach out
It's
for it,
fun.
Lotec hands it to you. You really get nothing off of it. You know, it's
I'm gonna shake it like a broken like a broken magic 8-ball. It's broken.
ball. It does nothing. It does absorb the light around it still while you're holding it, but you get nothing special out of it. It doesn't mean anything.
It's broken, guys.
Do I get
Really?
anything
I
extra
take it again
special
back,
out of it?
and do I get the vision again?
No, one vision per touch, or one vision per person. If anyone else takes a hold of it, they feel that it's cold, and they also experience the vision. It seems to be a pseudo-religious item.
That's kind of cool. We should put that on
I
like
like
the
it.
we should put it on the bridge of the ship.
Quiver did say he was sliding into the armor. You guys can fight about that. He did seem, well, you seemed to move before him, but he was quick to move up to things, so.
Did you know that BB-8 wouldn't be able to go across sand?
What do you mean?
Oh, was it Neil deGrasse Tyson did like a whole thing on like BB-8 and how ridiculous of a droid it was.
What's that? I saw some posts and things on like Star Wars cosplay groups, where Squadron it is, where people have actually made BB-8s. It's basically just a gyroscopic thing to keep the head on.
Alrighty, so let's go fix our ship and go kill this guy.
Oh, is there
Well,
anything
you've
out
got-
here?
Well, you've got the rest of the facility that you could look at. You haven't been out to the junkyard yet. Additionally, she did have that security chip to a set of manacles that you haven't.
Oh yeah, manacles. Yes. Squirrel.
So yeah, there's a door there.
Yeah.
Yep, it's
Oh,
not
I'll open
locked
it,
or
get it.
anything. You see immediately there's a door to your left, which checking you find out is just a. As you enter this area, you see mountains of refuse. Probably, what a. So you found mountains of refuge piled high against the 20-foot high walls of this vault-like chamber. Garbage, abandoned electronics, and even rusted vehicles poke out from the refuse mounds like hapless souls mired in quicksand. At the yard's less cluttered center, several barrels and crates offer a place to toss useful treasures picked from the otherwise worthless rubbish heaps. Give me a perception check. Alright, immediately upon entering the junkyard, Lotak and Guthbrand notice what appears to be several trails of a slimy residue winding near and around the mounds of junk. Let's see.
Is it reminiscent of grubs?
What's that?
Is it reminiscent of grubs?
It's reminiscent of like slugs.
I mean, grub,
And-
the thing
Just-
on the ship.
Oh, grub on the ship. Yeah, kinda. It's kinda a slime trail like him. Also, Guthbrand, you notice a worn path leading to this box thing over here. But let's see.
I shall point that out to Veto.
Oh shit! This is like require like a skill, like a mysticism or engineering or like a life science to identify
Yeah,
it.
life science on the slime. As you inspect the slime, it seems to actually dissolve into nothingness as you poke it and prod it, and kind of scoop some up, and then it kind of just disappears. And you recognize this as the residue of a creature called an entropy slug.
Ooh, an entropy slug.
Ooh.
You know the following about entropy slugs. Let's see.
That
You
dragon
know
slug?
that,
They're nihilists.
Apparently.
They're nihilists.
well, they're magical beasts. They track prey by scent and have dark vision. You know they're immune to acid but susceptible to salt. Did anyone bring their salt?
We have assault cannons.
And you know that they have an entropic mucus, which is this trail, actually. Things that enter or get covered in the mucus, either they are drained of electrical charges. So, like, they'll drain charges out of batteries or weapons and whatnot. Now that you're aware, you can give me perception checks to see if you see the slugs. And then everyone can give me a new initiative.
Nice roll. 20.
Did anyone get a perception above 22?
No.
No, 21.
Nope.
It's my worst skill, so.
Alrighty. Guthbrand, they don't attack immediately, but you know they're out there somewhere. And you did see the trail over by the box. So what do you want to do, Guthbrand?
I suppose that I will ready my pistol and take an attack on the slug if I see it first.
Alright.
I need to go help my daughter get dressed again. Just got out of the pool.
Certainly. Well, we'll see what does Naraya want.
Let's see, she will just ready in action to fire if she sees any enemies.
Alright, the squares of junk garbage are difficult terrain. Climbing on top of the 18-foot high piles requires an athletics check. The barrels and crates at the yard center provide partial cover. That would be like this thing here. You didn't see my pic. This thing here.
Okay.
And let's see, and then this appears to be a simple outhouse built from scavenged plastic doors leaning against the workshop's wall to the southeast. Oh no, this is the outhouse down here. Sorry. This up here appears to be a box of junk. Of course, Fedo. We don't know what Fedo wants to do. He's probably going to ready an act. Lotek, you're looking around for things.
Yep, I pull my sword and ready to hit anything that I can, or any slugs.
Alright, Quiver.
Quiver will ready an action to charge at whatever he sees. Whatever they see.
Alright. This is the first one. You see it come out of the trash there. So, ready to action. Guthbrand, roll to hit. Miss. Naraya, roll to hit.
Good old one.
Boom.
Boom! That's a nice hit. So we're looking at 15 points of damage. Would you like to pull a critical hit card?
Yeah, I'll pull one. Because I haven't had a chance to yet. So it's energy. Alright. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take the flat-footed and off target.
Alright, so flat-footed and off target for 1d4 rounds.
2.
Delete your card, and I'll mark him for 2 rounds.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back. I had you do like everyone else, ready in action to shoot things that you saw come out. Since you know there's slugs somewhere and you're expecting them to come out of the trash, and one did in fact come out of the trash to eat you all. Guthbrand shot and missed. Naraya shot and critted for 15 points of damage, and it got everywhere. It is flat-footed and off target for 2 rounds.
Cool.
And then your attack goes.
My attack did what? Let me cut out.
You're ready to attack.
Okay, I'll shoot it.
14 is not quite going to hit.
It's flat-footed though.
Oh, it is flat-footed. It became flat-footed. So, yes, 14 is going to hit. Minus 10 points of damage.
Plus the 5. Trick attack?
No, you don't get
Oh, okay,
trick attack.
I'm sorry.
It's a standard action, not a full action for readied. So, low tech, it's not close enough for you to strike with your sword. Quiver,
But I can hit it
you were
with
going to
my
charge.
telekinetic projectile.
Certainly.
Well, I can miss it with my telekinetic projectile.
There's lots of debris here to fling around, though. Quiver, you wanted to charge, so I'll let you
Yes.
charge.
Okay. So Quiver does like a little Sonic the Hedgehog spin up, and then slams into the thing with its face, and makes an attack. This is at a -2.
That's going to be a good attack for 14 points of damage.
And you see Quiver start to glow just a little bit.
So you're a Solarian, are you?
Nope.
He's a terrorist.
Fair.
This thing
Aren't we all?
attempts to slam back into you. And it hits you for 12.
We're friends with your people.
And you must give me a, let's see, tropic mucus. I need a reflex save.
Okay.
You successfully save.
And as that damage of the slam hits Quiver, you see the glow fade, and he only takes 2 points of damage.
Mitigation, not bad. As the glow fades, a second slug comes out of the pile and spits at you, Quiver. Actually, it's not going to spit at Quiver. It spits across the field. Doesn't even tell me what's the range on the spittle. 30-foot range. It spits at Naraya. Is that? Am I saying it
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yep. Naraya.
And it spits. Ooh, that's going to hit for 5 points of acid.
All right.
Guthbrand, what would you like to do?
I'm going to trick attack the new one.
Which one?
Number 2.
Okay. Sadly, their CR is higher than -1. But you hit for 5.
How the hell did you roll 19?
Why is it a -20?
Yeah, I know. It says 19 minus 20. It's not even a number.
Because the CR that you hit is 20 less than your roll.
Oh, I see.
Your DC is always 20 plus their CR. So it's automatically calculating what CR. So you must have rolled really
I see
low
what you
to
did.
get a 19. Are you at the point where you? No, that's like level 7 where you.
Yeah,
can
level
just take
7.
10 on it.
Yeah, it's
I'm
level
not sure
7.
if the character sheet takes that into account or not, or if it always rolls.
Yeah, you should
I'll have to
definitely.
figure that out.
Yeah, you
I
should
can
fix
check.
that. You should add that feature.
Absolutely. All right, Naraya.
All right. She's going to target the new one as well. And we'll use her, what's it called? Focus fire and take 2 shots at it.
Sure.
It does not take it into account.
So, got that one.
Right, it always rolls. It doesn't allow you to take 10 yet. I'll add. Man, another critical hit.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see. You've got spleen shot.
Target's poisoned.
Target is poisoned. They're not immune to poison, so that works as blue win it.
Alright, well, and I got one more shot. And I might not hit. 15.
15's not going to hit. Something's wrong in that macro.
You broke slug 2.
That's what we're trying to do. Break them.
Since they're slugs, they're definitely edible.
Yeah, they go well with a bit of salt.
Yeah, I'll figure it out. Alright, so Slug 2 needs to make a fort save.
Yeah, he's been assaulted.
You know, if you mark the crates that we store their meat in after we kill them with S's on them, they become S cargo.
We can put him in our cargo. We can put him in our cargo hold too.
Blue Winners has a Fortitude DC 14, so it saves. Bedo.
Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and move and shoot a part of my trick shot thingy to shoot Slug 2. Are we supposed to be able to see their hit point bar?
Yeah.
Okay.
It kind of gives you an idea where they're at. You don't see the numbers, do you?
No, just the bar.
Yeah, I made them so you guys can see the bar. That way I don't have to tell you they're bloody. You can tell that Slug 2 has a lot of its health left and Slug 1 is nearly dead.
Are they CR 18 or below?
Yeah, they're less than 18.
Okay.
So that's going to make it flat-footed to you. You're targeting number 2, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, targeting number 2. You hit it for 16 points of damage. Are you high enough? You're not high enough to leave it flat-footed, are you? Or are you?
What do you mean? It's flat-footed.
It's flat-footed to your attack. Does it remain flat-footed? And target is flat-footed.
Yeah, make it
That was
flat-footed.
flat-footed until his next turn.
His next turn, right? That's level 3, is it? Or level 4?
I'm level 3 operative.
Okay, so it's at level 3.
At level 4, he gets to make them off target, and he starts with the flat-footed.
And I'm gonna continue going upwards and fly up 10 feet.
Oh, you're flying?
Yeah, I'm jetpacking.
So you're a total of 10 feet up? Or 2 squares?
Works for me.
Low tech.
Yep, I will amble up to Slug 2 and swing at it.
Sweet. And it's flat-footed, but that's still going to be a miss.
Oh well.
You were close, though, if that makes you feel better. Quiver.
Quiver is going to activate a Necrograft, Moonlight Fibers, which gives me haste for 1 round.
Okay.
So I'm going to full attack Slug 1 and see if it's still around.
Alrighty. That attack will not be enough to get past its armor class.
Okay, and I'll swing at it again then. How about that one?
however, will. Do both of these include the -4 or no, not at all?
What's the haste,
Oh,
right?
you know what? I didn't put it on there. Yeah,
That's
they
fine.
don't.
27 -4 is 23. You still hit for 13. You're going to knock it down to nothing. It goes flat.
Okay, and then hasted, I will scoot over to Slug 2.
Sure. You want to go there or you want to go behind it? Give it a flank.
Good call. Yep. Now I will be staggered next round.
That's a shame. Slug 2 attacks low tech. Just tries to slam. It basically just throws its slug body at you.
That's awesome.
And hits you for 11. Give me a reflex save. 19's pretty good. Hey, Quiver, as you moved over there, you moved through the trail of Slug 2, so I'm going to need a reflex save from you as well.
Okay.
You're good. Oh, I really want to steal some battery charges from you guys.
We got enough batteries, man. We got like tons.
Yeah, it is really not that. It's just, I just want to use their ability.
We could power a Tesla with all these batteries, man.
Moving over there.
Yeah. What was that?
Oh, I asked if I would have provoked moving over there.
No, I think you could have moved in such a way that you wouldn't provoke.
Okay.
You've got enough speed. All right, give me your athletics check for climbing up on the truck.
Climb speed.
Oh, climb speed disregard.
Good job, Guthie.
All right, so you get up there. He's definitely below CR6. 17 with flat-footed is gonna be enough to hit him with your pistol. So 16 points of. Thing is still kicking. Mariah.
Yeah. A couple more shots from the old laser rifle. A miss. 17.
17 is going to hit with it being flat-footed. Yeah, I think he can get past the covers. So 6 more points of damage. This thing doesn't seem to have a mind. It's not quitting.
I'm going to jetpack over here, and it's a part of my trick attack, and shoot Slug 2.
Fire away. Sadly, they are higher than CR4.
That's fine.
But
10 damage.
10 points of damage still goes through, and you
Yeah, that tri-laser is awesome, man. Here you go, Mike.
you guys are out of combat.
Quiver excitedly looks over these weird slugs and examines them, interested in their
I'm gonna
abilities.
harvest their meat.
Oh, I was gonna say, do you think they're edible?
Well, they spit acid, so you probably want to avoid the acid.
Yeah, so I'll just use life science.
Tropic mucus, so they suck charges out of batteries and electronic things. It seems that when they, let's see, they can, if you get hit by them, they have an ability called Deteriorate, which breaks weapons and armor and gear.
That sucks.
As long as they don't have the analog property, it breaks hybrid and technological weapons, armor, and gear.
That really sucks.
They are large terrestrial mollusks infused with the force of the gradual decline of order. They naturally congregate in abandoned industrial complexes, derelict slums, and junkyards where neglected sources of technology linger. They're about 5 feet long from eye stalk to tail and weigh about 300 pounds each. Give me a life science check.
21.
I know. I got one assist from Guthran. I got another assist from Lotec. That gives you 425. You figure that with a minute's time, you could gather the mucus gland of this creature and craft a special hybrid grenade known as a drain grenade.
Ooh.
It would take you, it would take you a minute of time to do this, garnering raw materials worth 700 UPBs that can be used only to craft a drain grenade. If you fail the check by 5 or more, you suffer to the effect of the drain grenade, This check can be attempted only once per entropy slug. Now that you know this, I'll allow you to make checks to attempt to make 2 of them.
What's it, engineering?
No, it's life science checks. DC
Yeah.
25.
I will assist, and we have that weapon making kit.
Can
There's
I?
armor crafting.
No, we have a weapon one too.
Before, yeah, we have
okay.
it before.
Can I assist with a medicine check?
Yeah, I will
No.
attempt to assist on
No,
the
okay.
side.
It's only life science.
Are there more slugs hiding in the trash?
Hey!
Or
You
grenades?
succeed at 1 with help.
That's without any like kits or anything helping.
Yep.
And the other one.
Then 2 of us help choose.
This is the one. Okay.
So it should be 2 for the kit, 2 for me, 2 for Rotech,
Not enough.
so 24.
Alright, well, you didn't fail by more than 5, so you don't suffer the effects, but you don't succeed on me.
That's fine. I'll get the meat. Cool.
Alright.
I got an
Now,
entropy
is there
grenade.
something about a path through here?
Hey, where's the manacles at?
You haven't found any yet.
So, Fido, I noticed the path leading up to the crate of junk up there. We should probably check that out.
Okay, I'll be right behind you, man.
What do you guys think about that right there?
That's pretty
The
cool.
drain grenade explodes. Each creature in a 10-foot radius burst must succeed a reflex saving throw, or all batteries in its possession lose 2d4 charges.
Oh man, I'm gonna throw this in our freaking cargo hold.
One of the
Like we have so many batteries, it's not even funny. Well, at least we used to until we sold them all.
We still got a good amount of batteries. 'Cause we've collected more since we sold everything.
We could power a Tesla.
Guthbrand, give me a
And I have the
perception
backup
check.
generator.
I was going to, actively look at where this path leads.
Yeah, the path seems to lead to this box, and what appears to be some kind of concealed secret door. Guthbrand, that's the perception check I just had?
Yep, 30.
Good job. You're pretty sure that if you just open the door, the whole pile of refuse is just going to tumble down on top of you and everyone near you. You
I
think
explained that to everyone immediately.
an engineer would be able to apply a counterbalance that would prevent this from happening.
I got
with
you
an
guys.
engineering check.
I got you.
We got an engineer.
I will assist.
He doesn't need any assist,
Same.
but you point out a lever hidden directly above the door that applies a counterbalance, and he quickly does that, and you prevent the trap from being sprung. That leads you all. Hold on one second. The door opens, revealing a. Let's see, who am I missing? There's just 5 of you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're looking for Kranesh, because you're used to seeing him. We gotta remember what happened, like, on the consoles and in the doors and stuff. We can't all stack up because, all the explosions.
Yeah, Kranish got space herpes.
The space herpes, all of that.
So you open the door,
This bedroom.
and a steep set of stairs descends to a 15-foot square chamber. The droning of an air purifier keeps the atmosphere fresh. A computer terminal, a bed dressed in thick blankets, a steel footlocker, and a couch create a cozy space that contrasts the disorganized status of the scrapyard.
Oh, nice, dude.
Everyone give me a perception check as you enter the room. Anyone score less than 12, let me know.
I literally can't.
Alright, so everyone notices a slight movement from under the blankets of the bed.
Shoot it! No.
Everyone's training guns on the bed.
Anyone want to throw back the covers?
Not it.
Quiver will do it.
Throwing back the covers reveals a familiar face. The Rikuchi friend Ashir.
Oh, didn't we like give him water or something?
With a pair of manacles. No, yeah, you
This
gave
is
him
the
water,
guy
you
that
kind
the
of
other
gave
guy
him-
was pretending to be.
Right, they kidnapped him, and this is where they have him manacled to the bed.
Oh, let's unlock the manacles. This is our bro.
Yeah, that
Good,
security
this is
chip you
what
have
the
does it
keys
perfectly.
for.
Yeah.
Quiver, oblivious to the knowledge of this person, says, "Who are you? What are you doing here?"
Relax, relax. He's
He's
cool,
a
man.
mechanic, don't worry.
Oh, okay, fine.
He's cool, man. I'm gonna offer him a bottle of water.
Actually, he can't answer you. You see that he moved a little bit in an unconscious state. Give me a medicine, or you can cast Detect Affliction, and I'll tell you why he's unconscious.
Huh, I have Detect Affliction, so I cast that.
What? You're so useful,
medicine
man.
Checks reveal. You guys find out that he is been poisoned.
Oh no.
With the blue winnis to keep him unconscious. Keep him from fighting back. You could heal him with a remove affliction spell or similar magic. Alternatively, you are confident that without being subjected to more blue winnis, he will recover on his own with some rest and
Antitoxins.
yeah, it's not going to help him today necessarily, but
I have remove condition, I don't have remove affliction.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. We'll get him back to the ship where it's
Yeah, we
safe.
can search the rest of the room while he lays there uncuffed but unconscious. Give me a perception check to search.
Poor guy, man. He's awesome.
Yeah, Lowtech and Guthbrand, you guys both notice a box tucked, a narrow box tucked underneath the mattress. Pulling it out, you see it's lined. Opening it, you see it's a foam-lined box. You find a Mark II Serum of Healing and a cred stick loaded with a number of credits, 1,250. A note attached to the inside of the box reads, "The Sardat's Advance." Oh, wait a minute. Does anyone speak Aklo?
Oh, I do. Shit.
Wait.
Wait. Do I?
Immediately recognize
No. Yes, I do speak Aklo.
You immediately recognize the writing as Aklo, and you're able to translate it for everyone else. And it says, "The Sardat's." Besides that, there was also a computer terminal here, as well as a steel footlocker.
Like, yo, this is the Sardat's freaking advance. Thanks, Sardat.
Well, it wasn't an advance to you.
Oh, we advanced it to our pockets.
It's the guy that paid to kill us, dude.
Well,
We got a name.
Oh, we take the money and we go, yep, it was the Sardat. What a shock.
why was the box in here though?
Because this was the leader's room.
It's like a jail
This
cell,
is a
man.
very neat, cleaned room. It really doesn't look like a jail cell. It looks like a private office more than anything else. Private living space.
Oh, okay.
That where they were keeping Ashir here because that way he's not out in the open and people couldn't easily find him. It was a concealed entrance with a trap, blah blah blah. So it was a very secure area.
Oh, so it's Hammer Lady's office or something?
Yep.
Is there a computer here we can hack?
Yeah, there is a computer in the corner. It appears to be an elevated tier from what you're used to. It's a tier 3 computer. Fedo, as you sit down at it, you notice that it is requesting a passphrase to unlock it.
I love being an operative.
From the
Fedo, as you're bypassing the security protocols, Low-Tech tells you to use the passphrase from the cube, but by the time he gets the words out, you've already bypassed that and found that the computer holds several grainy videos of the lot of you going about your business at Outpost Z over the last few days, as well as files full of incomplete notes about your abilities and weaknesses. These notes accompany digital receipts for a small amount of explosives and a payment to a professional named Grassilex. There is also a cryptic reference to the Sardot's Advance, which you've already determined is in the box beneath the bed. There seems to be more within the computer. However, let's see. However, additional information seems to be in a deleted files directory. You think you could recover it with a successful computers check.
We both got 13, so plus 13, Guth, so... You want to crack at it? Of course.
Guthbrand didn't quite get there, but he pointed out some things, and Fedo's like, no, we gotta go in this way. Here you find a video transmission that was deleted. It contains a conversation between a Dralek, apparently the Hammer Lady, who a scornful Aslanti man addresses as Skralin, and the Dralek refers to as Sardat Zolan Ulivestra. In the video, she informs Zolan that you are the cause of his troubles on Gulta, and that you are currently on Outpost Z. The Aslanti states that he is far too busy to deal with you himself, and offers Skralin a small fortune to take care of his friends from the Pact Worlds. He goes on to say that he will advance her any funds she might require for supplies before he leaves for some important political business on New Thespera. But then sternly warns her that he wants the job done before he returns to Arelos or else.
Oh, we have a destination.
well, we have 2 possible destinations.
No, we have one possible destination.
Guthbrand, you recognize New Thespera as the heart of the Aslanti Star Empire, and utilizing the computer, Fedo, you can give me a computer's check as you scan Outpost Z's infosphere for any and all information related to all Relos.
Space Google.
Not a problem. What you find is that you discover that Zardat Zolan Ulivestra purchased an asteroid in this system several years ago and registered it under that name. Let me spell out that name for you guys. I like say it differently every time I read it. Let's see. So you find out that he registered the asteroid under the name Arelos, and that's the information you gain here.
Sweet. We were super successful.
Right, let's head there.
Unfortunately, your ship is not quite ready. It will take a few more days for the ship to get repaired, but in doing so, Hashir wakes up. He thanks you profusely for saving him, On your way out, does anyone want to check the junkyard for anything?
Oh yeah, we see if there's anything worth stealing.
We got a couple days, man.
Looks like,
So
it looks like all the good stuff was moved to the barrel and buckets and things in the center of the junkyard. And you find, I'm not even going to make you make the perception check. You find 3 gear clamps and a fully loaded bonding epoxy dispenser in the barrels, the center of the scrapyard. Give me a perception check as you're looting the stuff from the barrels.
no pickles, don't care.
Oh, let's see. Naraya, as you kind of are standing there watching them go through the barrel, and you notice something glint in the trash, and you move over to grab it just as Quiver rolls over towards the same thing. You both find what appears to be a tarnished Mark I Mind Link circuit.
We didn't have to buy
You
one.
didn't need to buy one for grub. You
Damn
could've
it!
just- Oh, wow.
Hey, whatever.
So you make your way back to, I'm going to move you guys all over to the space dock.
Did we ever get exploded? Because they bought explosives.
Did you ever get exploded?
Only buy
They
explosives.
bought explosives to use on us, I'm assuming. Because we
Yeah,
got the
the-
receipt for it. Did we ever get
you-
exploded?
Yeah, you recall the explosion that occurred in the docking bay that drew your attention out
Right.
into the room.
Oh yeah.
And you fought the machinery and nearly died.
I almost died again. For real.
Yeah, you almost died a second time for realsies. You get back. Sedona is happy to see Heshir as you bring him in, and maybe you place him in a sleep tube for a night or two so he can get better. What? Oh, I see you found some companions. Who are these folks?
Well, this is BB-8, and this is some lady. I don't know.
Used to the drow.
Yeah, who's this lady?
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
hang
just
on,
kind of
what?
showed up.
She showed up in the middle of the fight and just kind of tagged along. She killed the other guy.
She's not Aslanti, so I mean, eh.
Yeah, yeah. She introduced herself again as Naraya Corquo, and yeah, just explains that she's looking for work. Saw you guys in the
Do you have any idea what
market.
what we're up against? We're up against the a front of the Aslanti Star Empire.
And the pay
I want
isn't.
to scare you away.
And the pay isn't very good either.
Sadly, I can't promise you anything.
But we.
She says for a fair cut of what you find and safe passage back to the Pact Worlds, she will offer you her laser.
You know what? You're welcome aboard because as long as you're okay with killing Aslanti people.
But once again, not all is left.
Just not Guth. He's nice. Ish.
I see. Well, certainly we can offer you that. We seek a piece of technology called the Rune Drive. We must ensure that the Aslanti do not gain this technology. It is a
Priceless
pre-drift
artifact.
engine, interstellar drive, pre-drift travel. If the Aslanti figure out how to use it, it could spell doom for all of the Pact World races.
But what we're really pissed about is that in the very beginning we were going to go to this colony and then they attacked us. And it's been revenge ever since.
They tried to kill her.
And we help Sedona because she's nice.
Well, if
They tried to
helping,
kill her. It's annoying.
if helping a lot of you improves my status with the stewards.
Yeah, sure.
That's just you know.
Sedona, you think you could arrange a pardon for for our friend here?
I helped you out, didn't I?
True. Touche. Corpse Fleet guy. Gotcha.
We should be. I'm sure we can figure something. What else did you find? Do you know where we are going next? What happened at the?
Oh, we're going to Aurelio's.
A random asteroid that, the Sardat owns.
Where did you acquire this information?
Messages between them and the people they hired to murder us.
Do you happen to show her the video?
Did we happen to take it with us?
Of course
Yeah,
we did.
I'm sure you downloaded it.
Yeah.
There's no way we would have left them not taking a copy. So yeah, I guess we'll
All
show
right.
the videos.
All right.
As you show her the video, let's see. You show her the video and ask her. She violently shudders and collapses to the floor.
Sedona?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a virus, man.
Uh-oh.
Can I hack into Sedona real quick and see what's going on?
Give me a medicine check.
She's dead.
Fedo, as you're going to get the shock
She's
paddles,
dead, Jim.
Guthbrin says, "Wait. She doesn't seem to be in any immediate danger. Let's give her a few moments and see if she'll awaken."
I'm gonna hook up my data. What's that little port thing I got?
Data jack.
Yeah.
Jack.
I'm gonna jack into her.
She awakens.
Told you she's not interested in you.
Should choose your words.
Jack out my board.
Raw doggy day.
No firewall, just.
She's okay.
Nectogamut. She wakes up and sits up for a moment. And she grasps her head as she undergoes a barrage of visual stimuli. They quickly fade, and she says, I think I've recalled a lost memory of the Sarda interrogating me about the rune drive. I was in some kind of chamber. It appeared to be a kind of shrine containing an altar. There was a holy figure holding a 7-pointed star. Oh, I've never experienced something like that. Hashira expedites the remaining work needed on your starship.
What's the 7-point star mean? Is this a Sahedron thing?
It's a Sahedron.
I miss his
See if we
system.
can find any information on it real quick.
Yeah, probably. Guthy.
I got.
You probably know for sure, just because, like,
Well, you worship Lasala, don't you, God?
Yeah.
I go put my daughter to bed.
You know that the statue she saw was a statue of Lasala, also known as the Scion of Seven, ancient deity who was worshipped by the empires of Aslant and Thassalon during the days of Lost Galarian. She's patron goddess of the Aslanti Star Empire, supposedly rewarding those rulers and their subjects who follow her strict tenets. And her holy symbol is, in fact, the 7-pointed star.
I will explain that there.
And out of character, wow, she's still around.
Oh yeah, she ain't going anywhere.
It's one of the OGs right there.
Original gods.
Yeah.
Alright, as soon as Mike gets back, we'll jump into this last event. Well, the next part, the next event, not last. I'm sure it won't be your last.
Depends. If you kill us all,
Alright, I'm back.
Alright.
Daughter's a pain in the ass. Sometimes.
They can be, can't they?
Yeah, at least my son. It's only a pain in the ass sometimes too.
Alright, now that you have the name Aurelios, whatever.
Areolos.
You can. It's simple enough for you to find the asteroid's coordinates and prepare to travel there in search of the rune drive. Your starship gets upgrades get complete. Sedona insists on accompanying you on this part of the mission. She admits that you have far more expertise in this matter than she does, and is willing to follow any plans you make. But she offers that she can provide advice if you have any questions. It's simple enough to plot a course. I just need a DC-50. I just need a piloting check to navigate the space. As the asteroid is also in the NIS system, the system you are currently in.
Hey, can we bring that one guy with us, or or is he staying here?
The recruit?
Yeah.
No, he's gonna stay on Zed. That's his home.
Yeah, I know, but like obviously it's not working out for him.
Well, unexpected things happen. He doesn't. He hopes he won't be kidnapped again.
We can offer him a job, a place on the ship,
Alright, so you're in this space. So it only takes D6 days of drift travel, or D6 plus 2 to use conventional thrusters to arrive there. Aurelios is one of several hundred asteroids that orbit the barren and uninhabited world of Euthoria. Guthbrand is easily able to key in the piloting course.
Well, same system we're in.
As you guys travel, now might be a good time to address what roles you will play on the
We have the Mystic thing driving now, so Mystic people can participate.
yeah.
I think
I
I'm
will
still
be
the
on
best
weapons.
I'm probably best at guns, but I can do engineering and computers as well. So wherever you guys need a space filled.
I tend to stick to the science.
Alright, can everyone see the
Okay.
map?
Yeah,
I'll do like a second gunner or something like that.
we got plenty of guns.
Yeah, because I have I'm a soldier, so I'm maxed out on base attack.
Alright.
In the meantime, while I'm traveling, I want to make a quick release sheet for my armor upgrade.
Oh, absolutely. You've got plenty of time before you even leave, as the ship's getting its upgrades finished and everything. There's probably a delay of about 3 or 4 days before you guys actually take off and head down here. We could roll a d6 to see how many days it took you to get here, but honestly...
Are we like crunched for time, or
No.
So
Well, you kind of feel a bit of time sensitivity, but there's nothing. There's nothing I've seen written about it. So
is Sedona coming along, or is she just gonna stay in the station?
Sedona's with you. she can. I don't even know if I have skills for Sedona.
That's fine. She can hang out with Grub.
Does she have skills?
What is the 5, 12, 16?
Just, keep the jacking to a minimum.
She does have skills. How about that? She has NPC skills, though.
Not worried about it.
What was your question?
I now have my bars of 5, 12, and 16. Is that anything specific, or?
Oh, those are old tokens. I changed. The new tokens have compact bars, which don't have the numbers on them, because they take up less space. But it won't matter here because all you're using your token for here is to use the Starship macros. If you click on the Starship ABC1, everyone should be able to. You'll notice macros, token macros.
Look at that.
For Captain, Engineer, Pilot, Science Officer, and then the weapons that are available, the Aeon Caster, the Flak Thrower, and the Aeon Torpedo. If memory serves, all 3 of those weapons are on the turret.
They seem to be listed on the turret.
Yeah, they're all on the turret. So.
You've done a lot of really cool stuff with this sheet, man.
Thank you.
Like all these little fancy things.
So what'll happen, and we'll go ahead, let's go ahead and just run through one round without any enemies real quick. So the engineer goes first. The captain can if there is a captain, they can do stuff in any phase. So we'll start with the engineering phase. Engineer, let's say you want to divert power to shields. What you're going to do is click on make sure you have selected the Starship so that you have the macros listed, and then you'll click on Engineer, and then that's going to ask you to choose your target character, which whoever's doing that check, who's our engineer right now?
Quiver.
Yeah, Quiver.
Okay.
Quiver has 0 engineering, but okay.
Alright.
Okay, well,
That's fine. It'll be fine for this check. We'll figure it out for the
Say
actual.
Noriah can do it if you guys need an engineer.
I mean, I always did engineer or science, so either one's fine for me.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
so Federal is,
Well, you bounce back and forth probably, huh?
what you'll notice is if you go through it, you can go through it and cancel on the last check. But Fedo has done his check. He did not use the computer to aid him. But basically what happens is you click on the macro, it asks you to pick a target, it asks you to pick your starship, it might ask to pick an enemy starship. It will then make the roll, or it'll ask you a few more questions. Do you want to use the computers? Do you have any other modifiers? It'll do the roll, it'll tell you the DC you're trying to get, so you'll know immediately whether or not you succeed, and then it'll tell you what happened. So in this case, he diverted power to science equipment, granting the science officers +2 on their checks this round.
Just for example.
So after the engineering round, we would go into the piloting phase, the helm phase. The pilot will make a piloting check for initiative. Guthbrand, if you want to go ahead and do that, you just click on the pilot macro, then yourself, and then the ship, or whatever it tells you, and you select, he selected initiative, it automatically throws it in the turn tracker, and lists out that he rolled for initiative. The science officer could do some stuff during the helm phase. Who is our science officer currently? Who wants to play science officer? Who wants to roll a computers check?
Okay, so are we doing it for real now?
No, this is still, we're just going to do one round. I want to go through the checks, make sure people see stuff. Raya, if you want to take the science officer check, just do a science officer check to try and gather information or whatever you want to do. When you open it up, it's going to give you a drop down that'll list the different actions that a science officer can do. And the same thing with captain. And then the guns should do the same thing. It asks you whether you want to make a ranged attack or a piloting check or a mystic check for your gunnery check.
do I have to have the ship selected?
Yeah, you select the ship first, and then it'll bring up the macros.
I was doing my
That's
character.
fine. Just move it back. No problem. And then so everyone has access to the ship. So the biggest thing to do is let the captain move it. The engineer can control the hull points and shield points. So you'll notice listed 120 is your hull points, 70 is your shield points, and 14 is your critical threshold.
Well, that should be the opposite. Hull point 70, shields 120.
Okay, then it probably
the HA caster the mystic weapon.
It is. The Aeon caster and the Aeon torpedo. Actually, the Aeon caster has the mystical special property as listed there.
Yes.
Yeah, 'cause not seeming to use my mysticism ranks or wisdom modifier.
So just put the modifier in, and when you roll.
Nope, it calculates them. So when you rolled to attack, you rolled a 15. You had a +3 from, how many ranks do you have in mysticism?
I
5?
have 5 ranks in mysticism, and my wisdom is +4.
Okay. Let's
Which is
see.
why I'm going, it doesn't seem to be working right. +2 is probably computers.
Can you like just manually put in like any other bonus in there and just put that in there?
Alright, I rolled it for you, and it's using a +9, which is 5 + 4. So my guess is, on the drop down, did you select mysticism? There's a
didn't
drop
give
down.
me that option, I don't think.
Try again. Go ahead and click on ABC1.
Oh, I see. It's mysticism skill. There you go.
Yeah. And then choose
Okay.
that one, and
I
then it
missed
should
that.
give you, and then that'll give
Then
you,
it's using the +9.
yeah, there you go.
Ah, that's so cool.
And TK, this is why the character sheets are important, at least for the skills and everything, because the starship sheet uses those skills for these macros.
Yeah, I gotcha.
You really put a lot of work into this lately.
It was a few weeks ago that I did, more than a few weeks ago. This week I changed the spells. I changed the spells tab so that the individual spell levels are on tabs themselves. So you've got one tab that's all, and then individual tabs for each of the 6 levels. It's going to make it easier to look at the spells instead of having to scroll through the whole page.
That's really neat.
Alrighty, so you guys should figure out who's where, because you guys come out of the drift in the vicinity of Arulos. That's this planetoid thing down here, and almost immediately your sensors start picking up something in the atmosphere coming to greet you.
Is that a science thing? Science can act any round, right? Any action, right?
Science officer actions are in the helm phase.
Okay.
You can give me, whoever the science officer is,
That's me.
You can give me a sensors check to scan the area, and we'll see if you catch what's coming at you before it gets to you.
It says click on token on the screen to choose a target for the other starship.
Yeah, here, let me give you some target.
Okay. There we go. Use computer
Targets
bonus.
are over.
No. Use sensors. Is that sensors? Yes.
Yeah, if you're using the sensors for the check, then yeah, you'll use.
Scan.
Okay, so Fido is going to be science. I'm going to be pilot.
Ah, look at that.
Your engineer.
Yeah, I can. She could do engineering or do like second gunner if I don't. Who is it that's doing science? They said they do engineering too. So
No, but
no, but-
we have enough people now, dude. So I'm gonna go only science.
all science.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do engineer then if no one else wants to. I
And
have
then Low-Tech and Quiver can both be gunners.
Yeah, we got three. We got 3 guns and 2 that can fire every round. So
I'm +8 to engineering, +10 to gunnery. So that's
Yeah, no one else has engineering besides you and Fedo, though.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
what about Cap? You can be.
Technically, I do.
Well,
but I have
Guthrie
one rank and it's top class.
No one else really has ranks. Guthrin has ranks.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Pilot.
Can't you be a captain with the intimidate?
Lotec could, Captain.
Oh, yeah. 'Cause I have intimidate, but no ranks in it.
Oh,
Intimidate is good for demanding, but that only works once per character per combat.
honestly, I'd rather have low tech on the gun.
I'm better on the mystic weapon.
Yeah, I definitely. That's why I chose that. So.
Alrighty then. So here we are. You have identified these as clockwork drones. You fought them before at Nakandis. You know they have no shields. They have 20 hull points, and when you hit a critical threshold, they just lose 2 more hull points. They don't have any critical systems on them really, and you also know that they're not piloted. They are, in fact, drones. And let's see, is there anything else? You got 5, 10, 15, so you learn about their weapons, their first weapon system. You know that these drones are equipped with a coil gun on a turret. Seems to be the only weapon they have.
Cool.
Alright, we'll start this off with an engineering round. What do you guys want to do? They don't engineer.
Yeah, I'll try to boost maybe some shields.
Your shields are currently at full.
What about speed?
Boost some speed then.
Guth likes the speed. He has a need for speed.
Gotcha, yeah.
Guth,
Or Goose.
well, see, Guth is, he's not Goose. He doesn't die.
Yet.
And if he does, I can, find. I know some people that can bring him back.
So is that overpower or is that a divert?
Divert will give you 1. Overpower will give you 3 systems. Overpower is going to have a harder DC, and I think it also costs you a resolve point.
Isn't that level 6?
Yeah, level 6, I think. Divert is good enough for now. Probably.
Oh! Well, it's better to be lucky than good.
Yeah, whatever works.
Well, you succeed. There's no engineers aboard the drone, so we'll go into helm phase. Guthbrand, if you want to roll piloting checks for...
Helm, yeah.
Doesn't seem right. Oh, it didn't come up.
Did yours fail to roll?
There we go. I must have clicked something wrong is all.
It happened. At least you don't have 6 of them to go through. Alright, you guys pull initiative. Let me just reorder this real quick. Alright, so drone 5 is going to go first. These drones have a speed of 8. It flies forward 8. Did your science officer want to do anything else this round? I guess you can do it when you take your helm phase at the end. You can think of.
Making me open my book so I can freaking see what I'm supposed to do.
All right, they approach you in a formation.
What's push?
A push action is something. The action will be designated push in the book. Usually, if it's typically a harder action to complete, and certain things that provide penalties have a steeper penalty if the action is a push.
Okay.
What's the range on our guns?
Good.
Medium, short, long. Your flak thrower is short. In fact, it only gets one. A flak thrower will only go one range. The caster is medium, which is 10 hexes, and the torpedo launcher is long, which is 20 hexes, but it has a speed of 12. So it'll only go 12 hexes in a round. If you have any questions about what you can do, I do have the sheets in the Starship Combat you can open up and look at. They do have the updated DCs. You just have to go take a look at it. Your move, Guth.
Okay, so we're going to. We want to keep them at 12 hexes. 10 hexes, right? To keep both weapons in range?
Yes.
Okay, so can we move forward 3?
What's the range on their coil gun?
You know, a coil gun has a long range.
Yeah, so no matter, you know, yeah, they're gonna be able to hit us no matter what. So
just go ahead and hit them.
whatever you want to do is fine, honestly. Because all of our guns are on turrets, so all of our stuff's on turrets. So
it might be more important when you start running out of shields on certain quadrants.
but I'll let you know. I got that because I got the science officer balanced shields thing.
Science officer want to target anything? Or
Can I do that additionally? In addition?
in addition to, the scan was before combat.
Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead. I don't have 6 ranks in freaking computers. I can use sensors to target a specific sense system. No, I'm good.
Okay. We'll move on to gunnery phase. Drone 5 fires its weapon. I think 7 misses your armor class. Let's see. Did you fly in any particular pattern? They're
Did you evade?
I'm rolling good damage. I just can't hit you guys.
Well, I presumably hit whatever I targeted and did good damage as well.
That's
I'm
fine.
just gonna do. I'll have to scroll back up to that. I'm gonna do gunnery phase in initiative order, because I've got a
Oh,
lot of
fair enough.
starships here.
Yeah, he's got 6, which is a lot.
Hopefully, you guys can mitigate that some here in a few turns.
Well, they got no shields, so it's pretty easy to do.
Yeah. Ooh, 19. I might have hit you guys. What's your armor class at right now?
Shit, I don't know how many ranks he has, but probably we're like level 4, right? Or level 5? Or level 5?
You're level 5. He probably has 5.
Yeah,
Your
so
armor class is probably 20.
yeah, so no, you didn't hit. Haha.
I didn't hit. Damn. I need a 20 to hit you guys. No, I'm running plus 3.
Did I have myself muted and like I'm pushing the wrong button and talking?
Yeah, probably because we're like, why aren't you talking?
I've been muting myself to talk. I got 4 piloting and we have a 19 AC.
How the fuck do you not have 5? I have 5.
Okay, so my 19 hits you. You guys don't see this one. I ended
Also,
up.
did we evade, in which case it would be 21.
Yeah. Did you do an evade?
Yes.
I didn't at the time because I hadn't read through the entire list. That was
Well-
also something I had said.
If you're not doing anything else, you always evade.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll the piloting check for the evade.
We always evade.
Unless we're doing
It's not in the drop-down list.
It is because evade is a stunt. Choose stunt, and then it is one of the stunts. You succeed. So I missed you. And drone, all 6 of the drones fire and miss you.
Okay, so I hit AC.
Motec fired. Which one were you firing at?
I was just going for the nearest one, so.
Okay, so number 1.
This is revenge, people.
Yeah, you hit it, and you basically, it's Star Wars. It explodes.
But you weren't expecting that like last time, huh?
That means quiver gets. Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
so I guess I'll fire the torpedoes then.
Fires the torpedoes.
That was a nice effect.
Our epic Aeon torpedoes will be looted.
Your Aeon torpedo flies out. 17 is enough to hit. Which one were you?
I targeted the top left. I don't know what number.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, I guess.
Number 2.
Oh, I
Alright,
don't know why I
you
keep
target-
forgetting I
Yeah,
can
we
change.
don't get any names on the tokens, so we
Oh,
can't
you don't have. I don't have names on that one. Okay, so top left is fine.
Is that a crit threshold? Oh no! I love your animation.
Whoa!
I love your animations.
That was cool. How'd you do that?
That one's also exploded. Because I'm pro, I have the spiffy animations allowed. I can do things like explosions, bursts.
Oh,
boom.
Pro is like the second tier subscription, right?
Pro is
It's
the
the
third tier.
expensive one.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
meant. Whatever that is.
I have liquid funds. I pay it on a yearly basis, so I get the 2 months free,
Oh,
and it's easy for me to plan that in for a budget. Alrighty, so that's 2 less drones that I got to deal with. We are back to the engineering phase. Engineer, would you like to do anything? You could divert power to the weapons, so that if you roll 1s, like with the torpedo, you would actually make those 2s. Or you could boost speed again. You could overpower and do speed, science equipment, and guns. It's up to you.
I'm going to target. I mean, a science task.
We'll do that in the help phase.
Oh, okay, we're not. Okay, I'm sorry. We're good.
Yeah, what's the, is anyone asking for anything? I'll just probably do the same as last.
Yeah, probably.
All right. Divert to engines. That'll give you.
Yeah.
That'll give Guthbrand something to work.
Or the weapons. Engines or weapons.
I think we're doing okay in weapons. Just our speeds. Our speed sucks.
All right. You
It's up to you, though, man.
Power to the engines. Your speed is +2 hexes this round. They don't have engineers, so we can go into the helm phase. Go ahead and roll your initiative.
I keep getting explosions.
What's that about explosions?
I'm getting secondary explosions. It's actually nifty. Yeah,
Oh.
where everything exploded.
Nice.
Oh, weird.
I just targeted this guy's PCU.
All right. So you targeted that drone's. What did you?
I don't know. I just targeted something. I targeted
You
it's
have to.
coil gun.
Okay, you targeted weapons. Good. Now on the starship sheet down at the bottom where the critical systems are, when you check off boxes on that, it applies penalties to the appropriate checks.
Nice.
So drone 4 is first. It will fly. It's going to evade, but it's going to basically. And turn. It's gonna basically fly up there and turn around.
Shouldn't that be half of its movement and then doing that?
It did not. It flew, turned, moved, turned. So it has perfect. It seems to have perfect maneuverability, so it doesn't need to actually move to turn. This one attempts to do a flyby.
Oh shit! Flat gun.
Flat guns for
No, if it does,
Acyd.
if they do a flyby, you can shoot it. I thought.
No, flat gun allows you to shoot down torpedoes.
It succeeded at its flyby, so it can aim its one gun at whatever hex when it comes to the gunnery phase. It successfully did a flyby on you. Which means you do not get the free shot because it succeeded.
But we still can shoot it though at it. Next turn. This turn.
Oh yeah, you can shoot at it. You can shoot the flag.
We can
thrower at
target it this
certainly.
round.
Yeah, so we don't need an engineer this round. We need a gunner.
3 gunners.
We got 3 guns we can shoot this turn.
Nice. All right then.
Point plus 8. Nice.
That one also succeeds at a flyby. It is now your turn.
No, that's true. We're gonna move.
I mean, we don't have to.
All our guns are on the turret, so.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. And if we stay put, we actually can shoot all 3 guns. We can evade in place, right?
Yes.
Or you can
Each-
do
each
1 or 2
hex-
hexes.
Each hex is miles of open space, so
I think we evaded.
yeah, I think that's a successful evade. And you targeted the drone that was moved first. So drone.
Yeah, I can't see names.
No, you
so.
targeted this drone. This one. You targeted the one that actually moves after you. So
I'll target
this one here is gonna move. I haven't finished movement yet.
Oh yeah, sorry. I'm getting over eager.
It's like, I want to shoot things, Matt.
Yep.
You're happy you get to actually use the shoot things now.
I shoot things and have a
Alright.
chance of hitting them, and yeah,
This
you
one
know,
shoots.
apparently do.
It misses. The 2 that fly by both shoot at your forward arc.
Sucker.
That one misses badly. That one misses. Alright, let's see. Low-Tech did a shot for 27. Which one did you shoot at, Low-Tech?
The one furthest away from us.
That one there. Okay, you will destroy it.
Yeah.
But it gets to fire first before it goes. The rest of your...
You could have, man.
we get your other gunner.
That would be Quiver and Raya this time.
That was at this one.
Well, you destroy it.
Now we get to shoot the flak.
Well, no one shot it, so...
So I thought we were gonna.
Raya should be shooting it this turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm,
Because I did do the
Raya
engineering.
was the engineer.
I did boost the engines to start the.
Ah!
Now, something
Shouldn't
you
the,
could have
the
done...
top right one be dead?
It is, but it gets to fire before it dies. Gunnery phase happens simultaneously, so he still has his gunnery phase before he gets blown out of. One of the things you could have done, Quiver or Low-Tech could have taken the fire at will action, which allows you to fire 2 of the ship's weapons regardless of arc, at a -4 to each shot. Then you could have fired the flak thrower and one of the other weapons.
Yeah, but as it is, we destroyed 2 ships, so I think it was better bet to do what we did than a -4.
Oh, I still missed And now we go back to helm phase, or engineering phase. Engineer, you want to do?
No, I'll.
Additionally, one of the other things at the beginning of the round, if you want to change positions, roles on the ship, that's when you need to announce that you're doing that. So if you would like to leave the engineering position and go man a gun, you could do that as. And I think of it more as like, you know, you bring up a different screen on the computer you're using.
Yeah, switch to gunnery just to see if you can get in range this
Alrighty.
round.
Helm phase, we'll do initial.
This is where all my 20s are going.
Yep. Alright, drone 6 will go first. It will, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It will attempt another flyby. It succeeds at flying by you, and drone 5 will attempt a flip and burn. Not that it needs to. Showing off their skills. Their robotic skills, and it's your turn to pilot. And science officer, if you want to do anything, Fedo.
Yeah, sure. I will. Yeah, do something. Science officer, choose target. Use computer bonus. Sure.
You guys have a tri-node on that, don't you?
Yeah, something like that. No, it's do node.
Good job, you succeeded. Okay, so only 2. Let's say foil incoming targeting arrays and incoming projectiles, forcing gunners on board a target starship. Roll twice and take the worst result of gunnery checks. What is that? I don't remember. What is that action? I don't remember.
That was countermeasures.
Ah. So, improve countermeasures,
Yes.
which requires 12 ranks in computers.
Oh, it does?
But it doesn't work.
No, I
If you look
was.
at the pages, things. If you look at the pages in the journal, I have all those sheets for the different starship combat, and those are the kind of gives you an idea what you can do at your.
My bad. I guess I'll just balance.
No worries.
I'll just scan them again.
It is so much fun once you finally hit the I can do the second tier stuff.
Did I hit you? No, I didn't hit you.
I think you hit our wake.
Yeah, maybe. All right, blow them out of the sky.
Loved it. Equipment, that's you guys.
Yep, I blow one of them out of the sky.
All right, which
We'll
one did
play
you
that one.
blow up? All right.
Shoot the other one.
You firing both of them then?
Naraya shot the flak thrower.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so both of them hit, but it's hard to tell which one actually destroyed. As they're both destroyed.
I love that.
Nice. That's a great image.
Where's that from?
I have no idea. I just found the GIF.
It looks familiar.
I can't
Alright,
place
so
it.
you completely defeat the drones without taking a scratch to the ABC-1. And you have some time. You scan the surface of the asteroid. It appears to be 3 miles in diameter at its widest. Unremarkable pockmarked surface with no atmosphere. A few black metal spires protrude out from natural rock. You can give me I don't even want a DC anything culture check from you. Guthbrand, you recognize this as architecture similar to Aslanti buildings.
That is my that's my class skill, man. That's my.
Fedo, you can give me an engineering check. Anyone else or others could give me a mysticism check if they have that. About these spires.
Let's see.
Yeah, the engineers aren't really sure, but Low-Tech, you're pretty sure these spires are part of a hybrid system that provides gravity to the connected structures under the surface. The only other manufactured bit of architecture is a series of landing pads that offer flat areas to touch down on the otherwise jagged surface of the asteroid. You can land your vessel on one of these pads and disembark. As you land, you easily spot an elevator that leads into the facility below. Congratulations, you have made it to Aurelios.
Woo! Woo! Do we ding?
Yay.
Do you ding?
We gotta murder more people.
I gotta check that actually. You don't ding yet. The PC should reach 6th level while exploring the upper level of Aurelios. You know what? I don't want to stop in the middle of it in 2 weeks. So ding. Everyone level to 6 for 2 weeks from now. That'll be, what'll that be, March 6th? 7th for you. Yeah.
July.
Yep. It was finally awesome to have a full group again.
You guys will be 6th level. We'll start the dungeon crawl that is the labyrinthian laboratories of Aurelios, and see how far how far and deep we can delve into that.
Well, with 5 people, we should be able to get a lot further than
I think we're looking at probably 2 more sessions to be done.
Then we do Signal of Screams.
Maximum of 3 sessions, but I think 2 more and you guys will be done.
Dang.
Out here on this start menu, except for like this Klingon battle cruiser.
Or ET, depends on how you look at it.
Well,
We can delete.
ET,
You guys can actually mark this up if you want to change the text in here to, you've learned some information. Maybe you want to keep track of it, whatnot.
I've tried adding text, it won't let me.
No, you gotta when you go over to the paintbrush, you can choose text.
No, I did. I'm on the text thing, and the box just goes away.
Yeah, it's something weird. I don't know what's going on with that. If you use the selector arrow, you can
have to
actually
hold the
click
mouse
into
button
the
down
text.
while you type.
You
Oh,
can actually click into the text.
okay, I see. That's so
Change
lame.
The size of it.
That's pretty lame. You have to hold on to it.
Yeah, it's not the way it used to be.
I wonder what happened. Did it just update it? Well, that was a great session, GM.